Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Sarah from YouBloom Yoga and Wellness, and today I have a grounded hip opening flow for you. So I recommend grabbing a couple yoga blocks for this practice, but if you don't have them, no worries, we'll make do. But again, go ahead and grab your blocks, roll out your mat, and we'll get right into it. So to begin, we're going to launch right away into our tabletop. Now, if you would like, you can bring a blanket under the knees here for a little cushion. And taking a moment to stack our joints, the wrists, elbows, and shoulders, and align our knees and hips. And then finding a neutral spine, so the crown of the head reaching towards the top of the mat, your tailbone lengthening towards the bottom. Then feel the hands pushing into the floor, lifting you out of the shoulders just a hair. And extend the left toes behind you and rock forward and back. A little rock forward and back. And then find stillness, bringing the shoulders above the wrists. Breath in, belly drops, look out in front. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. So again, breath in, belly drops. Think of a cow pose here. And exhale, round the spine. We'll take a couple more of these, moving with your breath. Breathing in and back out. And then find a neutral spine and lift that left leg, bend the knee, and curl the knee into the chest, opening it out to the side, up and back. So drawing some big circles with that left knee. And reverse the direction. And one more circle. And then extend the left leg out again and bring it to your side so the leg is about in line with your hip. And we'll rock forward and back. Forward and back, back toes. The right foot can be tucked or untucked as a personal preference. And then option to drop the hips back, hips towards the heel. Maybe the arms are extended or maybe they walk in for a little more support. Continuing to breathe deep here. And lift yourselves back up onto the hands. Draw a big arc with the leg up and over to the right. Look back towards those toes. Then lift the leg again, and we'll step the leg forward and through. This is where, if you have blocks, I recommend grabbing them into a low lunge. And what's so lovely about the blocks is that it allows us to relax into the stretch, which, pros and cons of everything. On one hand, we like to be engaged and strengthening, but sometimes when we're focusing on stretching, having the blocks here for support, or when we're still building our strength, is a great option. A couple more breaths. And press the hips up, and we'll slide that knee back. And then sink back into a child's pose for a couple breaths. And lifting back up into our tabletop. Take a moment to restack the joints, and then send the right toes behind you, rocking forward and back. Then leave the leg extended, pushing the heel to the back of the mat. Breath in, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, take this cat variation. Breath in through your cow. Exhaling to cat. We'll take that about 3 more rotations here, allowing your breath to guide you. And find a neutral spine. Lift the leg about hip height, bend the knee. The foot is flexed. Curl the knee into the chest, open it out to the side, round it up and back, and repeat. Finding some big circles here. And reverse direction. Continuing to breathe. And extend the leg back behind you and draw the leg up and over to the right, really anchoring down into the pinky toe edge of that right foot. Hands are firm to the ground and rock forward and back. Maybe you sync your breath and movement here. I like to exhale as I push back and inhale as I lift up. And you might continue this movement or let the hips drop back into this kind of single leg child's pose variation. Couple more breaths. Then pressing back up, lift the leg, draw a big arc over to the left. Planting the toes, we'll look back towards that right heel. And coming through center, we're stepping up into our low lunge. Option to gather up the blocks here again. What we're looking for is the ankle and knee in one line rather than coming into this shape, which this isn't necessarily bad. This is definitely great ankle mobility and a stretch for the calf. It's just not what we're looking for at this moment. So we'll line our knee and ankle here. Heart is open, looking out in front. Take 3 more deep breaths. One more breath here. Then press it back, sink into child's pose. Maybe taking a wide leg child's, knees as wide as the mat. Walk the hands back up. As you come up, we'll give the shoulders a couple rolls here. And a big breath in, arms reach up. Exhaling, hands to our heart. Thank you so much for joining me for another practice. I hope your hips feel a little loosened up after this. And I look forward to joining you on the mat again very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.